everybody. Terri Levine here with Kim, my friend, my client family member, someone I just love and adore, and I really want you to meet her. Give her some applause, everybody.
I see.
We're really, really happy to be here. We hope that folks have not only joined us, but are really excited to be with us, because we're here to create value. And so first of all, I just want you to know that if you want to interact with the broadcast, then you will be able to interact with the broadcast, and we hope that you will do that. Hi, Regina. Great to have you. Glad that you're here. So I'm going to just tell you a tiny bit, and then we're going to get in with Kimberly. So Kimberly has been a client family member for a while. I've been watching her, observing her, coming to know her. Hi there. I know who that is. That's Ken. Good to see you, Ken. And she's just somebody who totally fascinates me. Hi, Dr. Polly. She's got amazing integrity. She's got incredible enthusiasm. And I really believe that there's many of you sitting here in the Heartrepreneur family who not only need to know her, may actually want to have a conversation with her. You may actually want to do business with her. So Kim, tell people a little bit about yourself, your journey, and how you got into what you're doing.
Okay, I'll take you back a little bit. I've been a full-time entrepreneur for the past 2 years. Real quickly, I started my own business alongside my husband, who was a chef, about 10 years ago. And from there, we developed 3 different spin-off businesses. And so when I started those businesses, I was midlife. It wasn't an easy decision to make because you have family, mortgage, responsibility, all of that. So it was something that needed to be done because I wasn't experiencing the work-life balance. Was a district manager, and I had and it was just taken away from the family lifestyle. So long story short, we made the decision to start our business, and we never looked back. Fast forward about 8 years into the business, people started coming to us because we received some accolades and we awards and all of that. So people were coming to me asking me, how did we do this? How did you start the business? How did you become successful at it? Can you teach me how to do it? And so how I ended up in the coaching business. And so from the coaching business, I found my niche to be working with other midlife groups, because the specialty in that is that we've had careers, we've learned a lot of things, we've been exposed to a lot of different things in the corporate world. And so to take this journey into entrepreneurship is a lot. So my niche became helping other midlife entrepreneurs take that leap into an encore career.
Awesome. So I'm getting messages.
That was the long-winded version.
I love the long-winded version.
That was the long-winded version.
I'm good with that. We got a few comments that said Kim's audio has an echo. Good morning, MJ. Let's see if we can fix that. Give us a second. Nobody leave. Everybody stand by as we try to get that fixed. I'm just playing while she's trying to fix that. So as she's trying to fix that, let me ask this question, because I could hear her and I hear some of you couldn't. What did you hear from her? What did you learn?
Is that better?
Let me hear talk a little bit more, Kim.
Okay, so I'm Kimberly Baytops, better known as the Leap Strategist.
Better.
I work with life entrepreneurs.
Yeah, so give people the short version again. If anybody missed this, really pay attention, because thanks for telling us about the echo.
Okay, so the short version. When we started to realize success in our business, other people in the industry was coming to me asking, how do you do this? How do you get yourself out in front of these many people? How are you getting recognized? How are you making it happen. And so that's how I ended up in the coaching side of things.
Beautiful. So who do you work with? Like, who's ideal, and what's the result that they get when they work with you?
The ideal person is a seasoned professional that is looking to make an encore career into entrepreneurship. That's going to be a woman between the ages probably of 45 and 55. I'm still hearing an echo.
I don't hear it.
It's throwing me off. Okay.
Sorry. I don't hear it.
Okay, no problem.
So let's see who's here. We've got Regina, and we've got Ken, and Dr. Polly, and MJ. Much better sound. Okay, good.
Okay.
So
let's
say that somebody that's watching they consider themselves seasoned, and they may be having some business issues or challenges. What would you say to them? Ken says it's better, but still there. I don't hear it. I don't know. We'll just keep rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. So what would you say to somebody? It's like, I'm seasoned, and COVID and all of this, I'm struggling a bit. I'm still frustrated. What would you say?
So, frustrated is relative to me. What does that mean?
Good question.
What are you frustrated with? So, what I would say, what I would try to do is uncover what is the frustration. Because for many of my clients, the frustration is they've been a success in their career, but they don't know how to start a business. And so what I do is I work with them hand in hand to get them from 1-0 to entrepreneurship.
Okay. So when you say hand in hand, do you privately work with them, in person? Like, if I'm ready to sign up, what does it look like?
So I have two different level of coaching. And so the first would be private coaching. And those are people who want that individualized attention. And they need that one-on-one support. And then I have a group coaching program that we work in a group with other like-minded entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. We work in a group, and we bring that in. We're working in a group, but we're bringing those individual dreams to life. That echo is giving me.
It's weird. I'm sorry. Dr. Polly said, it's better with a slight echo. I don't know what we can do about that. So again, do your best listening.
So let's just keep it moving.
We'll just keep it moving. So maybe you can give me an example of like how you start with someone and then where they end up as a result of working with you.
That's a good question. So where we start is where you are. And what I mean by that is some entrepreneurs that I work with, they've already done the groundwork. They've already done their homework. They know what they want to do. They just need that extra push to get them there. Then there are entrepreneurs who just have an idea, have no clue where to start or where to begin. So I'll come in on that end and take it from beginning and help them launch. Success, and the key word being successfully.
Launch successfully. Yes, absolutely. Are there any kinds of businesses that are more right for you to work with, or any kinds of personality traits?
Yeah, okay, so the types of businesses vary. I mean, I have worked with people from grief counseling, chefs, people who do handcrafted services. So it's a array. It's correct. So it's not the industry, but the personality that I like to work with is a go-getter, a visionary. You can see what it is that you want for your life. You just need support in getting there. Right.
I have to say that, and I really want everyone to pay attention to this. My firm belief is that every single one of us needs that kind of support. I have coaches, right? I have consultants, I have strategists. And if you really want to grow your business and be successful, you need help of someone like Kim. And in addition, she really is understanding what I love, what you said is, I'm going to meet you where you are. I'm going to work with you from where you are to the result you want to go. And she takes a personal interest in you. I just chatted with someone who was referred to me, and she was telling me about these other, quote, coaching programs she's in, and they were, my word, cookie cutter. There was no, let me meet you where you are. So I really want folks to get this differentiation point, because it is one of the reasons that I recommend her, that I advocate her. And, I also really want you to hear this. I don't recommend people that I don't know, right? People come to me all the time, they want to do joint ventures, and I don't want to be paid. And what I say to people is the most important thing, the number one thing, is that the person has to be in high integrity. And then, yes, I'm happy to refer. I'm bringing Kim to you because I know her, I like her, I respect her, and I trust her. And I know that we have, 5,300 of you in here, that some of you really need that help. And she's the person that I'm saying, raise your hand. In fact, below now or later, if you watch the replay, put in the comments the word help. What would that look like if someone comments and says help? How would you reach back out to them?
If someone puts in the comment help, all they have to do is just reach out to me at the Leaf Strategist on Facebook or at kimbaytops.com. And Baytops is a funny last name, so let me spell it for you.
Good.
Listen, I inherited that through marriage.
Good morning,
Baytops, kimbaytops.com. That they can reach out to me through there or at the Leap Strategist on Facebook.
Yes. And so for those of you who need spelling help, B-A-Y, Tops, T-O-P-S. Good morning, Marianne. Glad that you joined. And so just put in the comments if you want the kind of help that my friend Kim can give you. Please just put the word help below, and then she'll reach back out with you and schedule some time to chat with you. And one thing I will also tell you is that she's not going to hard sell you. She's not going to push you. It's not her personality. It's not who she is. She literally will reach her hand out to see whether or not she can help you in some way, shape, or form. Kim, what do you want to say to the folks who tuned in and who might be a little bit curious and like, well, I'm sort of not sure, I'm kind of on the fence? What would you say to someone who's sitting and watching us like that right now?
Here's what I would say. The biggest differentiator in my coaching practice is, from what I can see from what all that's out there, is the one-on-one support. You get weekly one-on-one coaching sessions. I devise a blueprint for your vision. So we walk through and uncover what it is that you are trying to be, or the way that you're trying to show up in the world. And I devise a customized blueprint. And then we work through it one by one together. This echo is...
Sorry about the echo. I don't know where it's coming from. So let me just repeat that back and make sure people get it. Yeah. So there's a lot, in my experience in this industry for a very long time, there's a lot of coaching, consulting, strategists, everybody calls themselves something different, mentoring, whatever. That is cookie cutter. It's not Let me look at you and your situation. Let me give you hands-on support. And I'm going to say that it's, number one, it's hard to find that. And number two, it's hard to find that with people who do it in integrity and who can really deliver results. Any thoughts about that?
Yes. And you're absolutely right, Terry, because there has to be an element of integrity, there has to be an element of trust, and there has to be an element of knowing that this person is going to do what they say they're going to do. And that, again, is the biggest differentiator with me, because you have me there. Not my assistant, not my scheduler, but me there walking you through it. The person who built a business from scratch, built multi-six-figure businesses, went through all the pitfalls that I can help you avoid. And so I think that's the biggest differentiator in working with me.
I agree with that. I see Ken says the sound is better, which is good. And Ken just said integrity and trust. Love it. I always say to people, don't offer a product or service that you personally haven't done, right? There's people out there go, I'm going to help you build a multi-million-dollar business. I'm like, great. And how much does your business do? What does $50,000 a year, right? We've seen those people.
Right.
So be the real deal. I mean, Kim is the real deal.
Right.
She's been there. Right. She's done that. And now which I'm thrilled about, she's ready to do it for more people. Do you have room right now? Like if someone does say help in the comments, where you could potentially take them on as another one of your client family members?
Well, I do have a packed schedule, but yes, there's always room at the table.
Beautiful.
For the right person with the right attitude and the right gumption to want to get to where they got to go. I can't say no.
I know that about you.
We worked it out, yeah.
One of the things I do know about you is that you really care, people matter, and you're here to help. And Dr. Polly said integrity is key for life. Yeah, I mean, there's the people I hang with that are, whether they're my friends, my client family members, my colleagues, my associates, common denominator is they're people of integrity. They are their word. They do what they say they're going to do. And I wouldn't interview anybody here on on my Facebook group that I care so much about with all of our community members that I didn't advocate and that I didn't suggest and that I didn't, really know was in integrity. So let me give you a little bit of a challenge, because I love to do this. And by the way, Kimberly had no idea what we're doing here today. All I said to her is, do you trust me? Just show up. She's like, well, could you tell me the questions? I'm like, nah, I don't know what I'm going to say. So we're just going to roll with it. We're rolling. And I'm just asking everyone who's here, to do a couple things. Number one, stay tuned in, because it's kind of rude to leave in the middle. If you're watching this after, just do a hashtag replay so we know that. Number three, anything that you're learning or value that you can add, feel free to jump in. We are seeing your comments, or at least I'm seeing your comments. And then number four, the other thing I'm really asking you to do is really tune in. So really make sure you're hearing what she's saying, because I'm going to put her on the hot seat. All right? She's like, okay. Have you ever worked with someone that you really felt like, they sounded all in the beginning and then they weren't? And if so, how did you handle that, or how would you if that comes up? And I think this is important because it tells you a bit about how people work.
No, absolutely. When you work with individuals, you work with people, all different personalities, all different motivation levels, everything. So what I would do would find out what is the gap. What is it? Why are you not connecting? Why are you not moving forward in the program? What's missing? And so I try to dive in deep, because people got a lot of stuff going on, and it's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and people have I found some coaching, doing one-on-one coaching and group coaching. And so there's a lot of distractions out there. So I think it's my responsibility as a coach that when I bring you into my fold, that I take responsibility of your success. Your success is a reflection of me, and I take that very seriously. So yeah, so I have run into those type of clients before, and what I do is I just try to connect. Beautiful. And see where the problem is or where the gap is, and I try to fill that gap in.
Beautiful. I love that. And what I heard more than anything there is integrity. I mean, that's just integrity. That's how we roll. That's how we do things is, we're in integrity. So there's something I really want to say here for people to truly hear. And Dr. Polly had said, integrity is key for life. Dr. Polly has a Christmas tree up today. So what's actually, critical and what's cool, what I think is so important is not just the fact, and I know people can hear this, that Kimberly is coming from integrity. Can you all hear that she takes a client on as if they are her family, right? She takes on responsibility. She cares, and her client's success and making her client successful is literally her goal. Okay, her client goal is her success. Does that make sense to folks? And am I saying that in a way that you would resonate with, Kim?
Yeah, totally. I totally resonated with it because it's true, and I get some of that from working with you, Terri. That I feel responsible. I carry that responsibility on my shoulders, and I get that from you. During some of our coaching sessions. So I've kind of transitioned that into my practice.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I really just encourage anyone who is with us now or watching the replay. I love when you guys and gals do this, and you do it very frequently. You kind of sum up what you're hearing. Dr. Polly says, love that she cares so deeply and walks alongside her client family members.
Thank you, Dr. Polly.
Dr. Polly summing it up.
Yes.
Regina says integrity and authenticity are so important. Kim exudes authenticity. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. So Regina, thank you for saying that. So, one of the reasons, there's so many reasons that I just dig you and who you are and the work that you do, but one of the reasons
you dig me, Terri.
I dig you. Totally. Also because you and I can laugh, we can have fun, and we can talk bluntly to one another, right?
Yeah, and we can fuss,
We do, and we've had really blunt conversations, and by the way,
we have.
Don't we do that with family? Like, I don't know about you, but I do that with my family, right? That's the kind of relationship that we have as friends and as client family members. That's the kind of relationship you'll have if you work with Kimberly. It's the same thing. One of the things that I love, and Ken, you just said this brilliantly, love on your clients. Yeah, thank you for that. One of the things that I totally resonate with is that you speak truth. You don't hold back. You digest, you process, and you speak truth. And I know, and that's one of the things, I like a lot of things about you. That's one of the many things, is I know you're going to do that with client. If I refer somebody to you, I know 100% you'll take care of them, you'll give them the personal attention they need, and you won't pat them on the head. You'll actually speak the truth. Anything you want to add to that?
I'm going to add that yes, I'm going to speak the truth, and I'm going to lovingly speak the truth. But you have not because you ask not. And what I'm going to encourage also is that if it's something that you need and you're not getting from me, that's not already wrapped up into the program, that you're not afraid to ask. You're not afraid to ask. Because as we said, I take this as my own responsibility to get you where you need to go. So yeah.
I want to speak to that and kind of piggyback on that. I want everyone to breathe that in and to really hear that. Look at your own business and ask if you're doing that. Do you feel a responsibility? We're getting love signs, so it must be a big yes. That Do you feel responsibility for your client family members and for their success? It is, in my view, coaching, consulting, strategic advising, mentoring, it's a partnership. It's not, let me just dump a bunch of stuff and, good luck. You also need the feedback. You need to hear from people. We're getting a lot of love signs. People are aligned. And so I want to really point something out. Kimberly is here. She's a heartrepreneur, totally. She stands for transparency, authenticity, and integrity. She is truly a heartrepreneur. So if you want to have help, again, the word that you're going to put below, if you want Kimberly's attention, Kimberly's help, you want to have a conversation with her, and encourage you to do so. We're in this family here together, this community, to get to know each other better. You may be able to invite Kimberly into something you're doing. You may want her to fill a gap, teach your audience, be on your podcast, write for your blog. You may want to interview her on your Facebook Live, or she might want your help or your assistance. So we're here in a community.
Or interview you.
Right? It goes both ways. So I'm inviting you to reach out, to make a contact, to make a connection. And today you got like this small sample of who she is. I would like you to say, well, let me get to know her better. Terri brought her and is interviewing her. She's probably somebody I need to know. So we have, oh my gosh, this went so fast. We have another couple of minutes. What would you like to say to people? What's the takeaway that you want them to have? And of course, the action step.
Well, my takeaway is this, Terri. If 2020 hasn't taught us anything, it's taught us that life is short and tomorrow is not promised. And so what I would like to do is encourage to leap, and all things leap. And what I mean by that is, if you have a yearning inside of you to start a business, to go back to school, to build a house, whatever that is in the pit of your belly that you want to do it. Leap towards it. And I'm here to support you in doing that.
I get goosebumps. The word leap really resonated with me, because if you are ready to grow, you need to leap. You need to just do it, right? I was chatting with a gal a short while ago, and she had every single reason not to move forward, right? Every single reason. And I was like, look, if you're going to sit where you are, I can't help you if you're ready to leap, right? So Regina says, exactly. If not now, when? Let me add to that. If not now, when? If not Regina, in your case, Ken, in your case, Dr. Polly, in your case, Marianne, I can name everybody that's here. If not now, when? If not who, and not Kimberly, then who? What is holding you back? So if you're ready to leap, Kim is ready to help you. You're going to put the word help in the comments, and she is here to help you. We're sorry about our little echoey problem. I'd like all of you to join me in this round of applause. I mean, even with our problems and our sound, Kim rocks it out. She's here to create value. Again, connect with her. Go to Facebook, add her as a Facebook friend, follow her. She creates value everywhere she goes. And I want to speak directly to Kim for just a moment. I just want to say thank you. It's an honor to be on the journey with you. Thank you for coming here, giving your time. And I'll go back, and you can go back. We can watch the replay, see what it sounds like. And gang, if we need to do it again, we'll do it again. I see Ken clapping. If we need to do it again, we'll do it again. We want to just be here and create value. And I want you to get to know Kim Baytops. Thank you for being here with me, my friend. Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.
How do we do it?